I went from this to this in just 7 days. Here's how. I've always thought that I was great at typing until I saw this video.
I can do that. I can't do it.
I tried to do a typing test and I wasn't even close. He was typing 3 times as fast as me. So I set a goal for myself. I want to double my typing speed in the next 7 days with less than 1 hour of practice every day. If I can double my typing speed, I can double my free time.
So I just finished my first 15 minutes of 10 fast fingers, and I didn't expect my forearms to be hurting so much. Honestly, I need a break.
Just in the first day, I already boosted my speed by about 10 words per minute. If I keep this up, I'll crush my goal for sure. I started practice the next day and hit 60 words per minute on the next test. Then I crushed a few levels on 10 fast fingers. I thought I was doing great until I got to Keeper. This app only lets you unlock the next letter once you've completed all the other previous letters. And for some reason, it just did not like how I was typing the letter Q. It took me an entire practice session to get through this one letter. How hard can it be to just hit one stupid letter? It's right here on the keyboard. How can it just be? Day 3, I actually did worse on both of the practice tests. I noticed that when I focused on speed, my speed would actually drop because I was making so many more mistakes. But how am I supposed to get faster if I can't focus on the one thing that I'm trying to do? On day 4, I was struggling. My accuracy was way down, my speed had barely improved, and I was making a lot of mistakes. Surprisingly, I did the best on Keeper, which should be the hardest one. After almost an hour of not seeing any progress, I did something crazy. I went on the type racer and just had fun.
Let's go! 62, what?
With every race, I was getting better and better. 60, what? No, no way. I realized I was putting so much pressure on myself that every mistake was causing me to doubt myself and totally throw off my focus. The only part of my practice that I did well in was Keeper. I was so focused on typing the right words that I didn't have time to worry. Going into the next few days, I realized I had no chance of beating this challenge unless I enjoyed the process.
It's just starting to hit me. I have 2 days left to complete the entire challenge. And I've still got to increase my speed by about 30 words per minute if I want to do it well. So not really sure how I'm going to do that, but hopefully it gets done.
To make my practice a little more fun, I added a race to each of the practice sessions. But even though I'm enjoying the process, I still have to get a lot better and fast. So I did some research and found 3 things that made a huge difference. There was a research article that talked about how all the fastest typers use rollover typing, which is where you start typing the next letter before you've even hit the one you're on. Next, I found a video from this guy who said if you want to type faster, you need to be able to read a word ahead of what you're typing and trust your fingers to do the rest. And finally, I found if I get into the zone, I can type without even thinking and I don't make mistakes. The problem is, I don't know how to get in or out of it and I can't control it. These 3 skills may be the secret to accomplishing my goals. Let's see if I can master them in the last 2 days. Day 6 and 7, I dialed in my practice. I only practiced the most common 200 words and I practiced for the highest speed possible. All right, so the 7 days are up and now it's time for me to see how much I've improved.
Let's go.
And I ended the challenge with a top speed of 82 words per minute. As dumb as it sounds, I've really grown to enjoy typing. Every time I sit down at the keyboard, I can challenge myself to do better than the day before. I may not have achieved my goal, but who cares? I still type at a speed that I never even dreamed possible. Typing this fast feels like a superpower. And if you watch this video, I'll show you how I'm gonna use it.